Let's take a look. Our today's special. Well, I've got that spring refresh state of mind. How about you? Oh, take a look at this before and after. You can only imagine how much better you're going to be sleeping at night. I mean, clearly, to get the loft, and this is super loft construction from Concierge Collection. It's our best-selling brand when it comes to bedding and basics and linens and pillows and things, and we've got a full hour of exciting things coming up. But this has been so incredibly popular today that we are down to our final airing. We have like a couple thousand left. I'll let you know right now, get the size you want immediately because the couple will be selling out here momentarily. We started the day and we still have twin extra long, full, queen, king, and even California king. But we're gonna have some early sellouts in this final presentation. So do not wait another minute to treat yourself to the kind of sleep you deserve. And the truth is, a topper like this, you can almost see from a distance. It is so thick and so plush, and here's why. 28 ounces of fill per square inch when the industry standard is like 10 to 12. So this is ridiculous that we get to do something like this at a price like this, which is why it doesn't happen very often. So as you look at that incredible loft, that's the part that is overfilled, everything about it. And by the way, this is hand-filled, hand-pieced, so each section is evenly placed and distributed, so you've got the evenness from head to toe, from side to side. And you know what else? I haven't even told you my favorite part yet. Coolmax. This is the Coolmax technology, so it doesn't get you, I'm going through that time in my life. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. You wake up in the middle of the night and you're so hot. With summer, that happens on its own, but as a woman gets through her stages of life, that happens more frequently. And with Coolmax fibers, you can see it helps wick away the moisture from the body and helps kind of aerate the whole kind of sleeping experience. The other things I want to share in that, I can't wait to see, Ellen, this is so incredible. This is that fully elasticized slip. So you can see you go all the way under even the big 18-inch mattresses, or actually probably even more than that. I'll have Ellen confirm. And then lastly, this, even though it's big, so most of us don't have a washing machine that could accommodate if you get the bigger sizes. You may want to professionally launder them, but you can machine wash these in your own machine if it's big enough to accommodate. So that's another beautiful thing, is that it's a wonderful barrier between you and a mattress that maybe has seen its better days, but it's also, honestly, the best part is this. Oh, it is just so incredibly comfortable and supportive. It fills in the gaps. It just gives you, it's like you're being rocked to sleep at night almost. But Ellen Bunner is our guest, as always, from Concierge Collection. It is so good to see you, Ellen. Can you tell I'm just giddy about this one?
I know, we all are. We match today, too.
We
Kelly.
do.
Good to see you. You know, Superloft is near and dear to my heart. I've been at HSN for over 20 years, and about 15 years ago, Superloft came into the industry, and they really changed the entire industry when it came to mattress pads and toppers. They thought, why does it just have to be a protective cover? Why couldn't it also make your bed more comfortable? So this version, to me, really epitomizes the best of Superloft. It is overstuffed. You mentioned it's hand-filled and hand-pieced. But this one also has that added technology of the Coolmax. So you really get the protection, the comfort, and the coolness from this, which I think is so smart. I'm going to start down here at the end, because when I first started selling toppers, they would literally just sit on the bed and they would shift and move. But what we've done here is we've added that skirting. So now this becomes an attachment to your mattress or your fold out or whatever it is you're putting on. Even if it's an air bed, this is going to accommodate up to 20 inches. It's got dual stretch. It's elasticized all the way around. And then one of the things I really love about this version is this gusseted side. This is actually, let me grab my ruler. It's 3 inches in depth. So you can see there, you've got that 3 inches actually quilted on the side and piped. But what this does is it allows all of that fiber fill that's inside to really loft and bloom under your body, but also this adds to the breathability.
Yeah.
The cover, the cover having that Coolmax. Coolmax is like your activewear. It's developed over 30 years ago by scientists to help with extreme physical activity. So it's going to absorb sweat and moisture and help you to sleep cooler and drier. And the best part is it never goes away. It's not a
Yeah.
chemical. It doesn't wash out.
Good point.
So by having that technology on top of the comfort and protection, I think that's why so many people, this has really struck home with them today.
Oh
And
gosh,
they've
yeah.
picked one up.
I mean, it's always so timely to have a topper at the spring when you want to get refreshed, but with this having that Coolmax fiber technology, that just puts it over the top. Updates already, guys. Twin is gone. That is gone. Cal King is now gone. That happened fast. Now, if you want the twin extra long, we brought in 900. Now there's less than 100. So that's kind of what's happening here. Your best bet is in the full, the queen, or the king. But no question about it, with everybody on the phones already in this final airing, this is gonna be gone. I mean, in fact, I know over 17,000 have been spoken for. We have, I think, less than 3,000 total. I'll keep you apprised. Look at that, almost 18,000 now spoken for. But it is just one of those really smart purchases. This, you know, it's half off today, essentially, and that's an HSN compare. Note in retail, you pay per size. It would be between $130 and $200 if you get the bigger sizes. Here at HSN, every size is the same price. And by the way, that goes through with our sheets as well. We've got some incredible Egyptian cotton sheets coming up that are also incredibly discounted, and you get extra pillowcases as well. So now we're gonna help you from head to toe, from top to bottom, refresh the bedroom. Maybe it's the master, maybe it's the guest room that, you know, you passed your mattress to the guest room, right? Or to the kids' room. Maybe it's time to just either refresh or renew or protect. I mean, there's a lot of reasons we love getting a topper for every bed in the home. I think about, you know, the kids. Now, of course, they're coming home from college, but when they do go back to college, those are the twin XL beds more than likely, and what a piece of home this would be for them to go back to school in the fall with that. Look at the difference too, Ellen, in terms of just the loftiness of this.
Exactly. That's my daughter's room. You can see the difference,
Wow,
the
gorgeous
before and
too.
after. I mean, it's like you got a new mattress, or you went and you splurged on that luxury pillow top that's also removable and washable. You know, you just said something, Callie. Alice and I were talking about you earlier because I was telling the story that this can really salvage a guest room. This is actually my guest room, and I have an older mattress underneath here. So many people comment about, wow, what's the mattress you have in there? And Alice was telling me the same thing about your house, that she slept in your guest room
Yeah.
and you had one of these.
Oh yeah,
And she says, what was the mattress that you have, Callie? And it was your Super Loft.
Yeah, I was like, Alice, it's not the mattress. That's an old mattress, literally an old mattress. It's amazing the difference that this makes. I mean, you can see from a distance. There's so much loft. I don't know if you heard this part at the beginning, but 28 ounces per square inch versus, Ellen, is the industry standard really 10 to 12?
Yes, actually, you know, if you went and shopped for, typically a mattress pad will have 10 to 12 ounces of fill per square yard, and it's usually a thin batting like this. So you'll notice a little bit of softness, but not like we've done here in the Super Loft. So the Super Loft, first of all, the fiber is loose. It's hand stuffed. You're getting 28 ounces per square yard. It's actually hand stuffed into each of these squares. And if you notice, when it's stuffed inside, it's not stitched through, it's actually stitched around. So you get all of this resiliency and bounce back from your Super Loft. And that's the one thing through the years, I've had so many different versions of Super Loft since it was first introduced. I've loved them all on multiple beds in my home. But one thing I'll tell you is it really does loft and maintain its loft. And you can even see it here when you look at the sides. You know, sometimes you'll see a mattress topper. Typically, a lot of them are pinched construction. This with the gusset, you really get a fuller, nicer fit. It also comes straight up from your mattress. It really rounds out. That's why those before and afters, you see such a dramatic difference. But also, this doesn't look like it's sagging because it is really overstuffed. So you're going to notice this. And, you know, think about it. If you have definitely an old mattress, I know so many of us right now are on budget. It's a budget world. Like, we are really trying to pinch every penny. If you have an old mattress, it's not in the budget to replace it. Try this first. I mean, you could easily get another year or so out of your mattress just by adding this to the top. If it's new and you don't love it, I hear that sometimes, it breaks my heart. This would be great on a mattress that's too firm, or maybe memory foam and it's too hot, because this will add that airflow and breathability. Or maybe it's in between and your mattress is just, it's okay, it's good. it could be great. It could be amazing. It could be like a hotel or a bed and breakfast bed. That's the quality that we're talking about in this version of Superloft. Did you see, Callie? This was going to be like a $99 Superloft. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that's really high end even for Superloft.
It's
So
true.
that's what's so dramatic about this
And
today.
that's an
is the
HSN
quality.
price. Not even
Yes.
comparing it to retailers who do, obviously they charge different prices based on the size you need. Here, on a normal day, we give everybody the same price for any size, but today our price is half of what it will be tomorrow, but not like any is gonna be here tomorrow because these will completely be selling out. There's not gonna be a later airing. This is it. Your final chance. We've already lost the twin. We've lost the Cal King. We're about this close from losing the twin XL. 50 remain. The full, I think we have now less than 700, maybe even 600. If you want the queen, well, we brought in the most. We brought in 11,000. We only have 1,500 left. So the queen is the most universal size. They are flying. But the king, that's still available. So it's the same price as the twins, so it's an amazing opportunity. And today, $12.49 using your regular, preferred credit card. If you have an HSN card, go ahead and put that to work, and it's gonna be less than $10 to get this delivered. And if you don't have that card and want it, you could get another $10 off of our today's special or whatever else you want when we give you your approval, which you will get once you apply on hsn.com or that toll-free number. We'll give you that $10 as a thank you, and you can apply it towards whatever you would like. But when we see, this has been such an interesting year or two or more since the whole pandemic began. And, we realized that, similar to retailers, we've experienced a lot of shortages in supply and demand. So there are certain products, this being one of them, that we're putting into our deeply discounted category as part of our way of saying thank you for being patient, as well as knowing that these are kind of one-time deals. Hopefully we will not have the issues we've had to try to get more inventory in. We're clearing out space to make room for more, and that this is one of those moments to be able to really, really take advantage of what I think is maybe the most important part of life, and that's sleep. Ellen, I hate to admit it, but it's like my favorite pastime.
Me too. I'm with you. And I think if you climb into bed and you can't immediately fall asleep, or if you find yourself waking up many times in the middle of the night, there's a few things we did in this to help with that. First of all, I love that video where you can see just the way this contours around every part of the body, right? So if you're a side sleeper or a back sleeper or a stomach sleeper, like when you climb into bed, you are just enveloped in the comfort. But then the other thing that really disrupts sleep is sweat and perspiration, right? Overheating. I know I've been experiencing a lot of that lately as well. The Coolmax really helps with that. First of all, it's a very breathable fabric, but the other thing about it is the fibers themselves are different. So it's not chemical additive. It never washes away. It's actually, there's grooves in each fiber, and it pulls all that heat and moisture away from you while you sleep, just like your athletic wear. So you don't wake up because you're sweaty. That's one of the things that I think is so important about Coolmax. It's used in everything from socks and undergarments to activewear, and now we're really seeing a surge in bedding. So to have our super loft with all the loft, all the fit, all the construction, and then add in that Coolmax.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why this one is just so special. It's like taking the classic super loft that we know and love from 15 years ago and really upping it to now and bringing in the latest technology. But here's the thing, Callie, if I didn't tell you it was Coolmax, you wouldn't know, right?
No.
You notice how soft it is?
Yep, very.
It's like, it feels just like a brushed microfiber. It's not crunchy. There's no odor to it. You can wash it. It actually is quicker to dry. So there's a lot of benefits to this Coolmax fiber outside of just the moisture wicking. And by the way, it's not cool to the touch. So this is a year-round, we call it our all-seasons version of a super loft. So even in the wintertime when, you're piling on the blankets and you're running the heat and that causes your temperature to rise, this is going to still be very effective when you are sleeping, and so that maybe you can stay asleep and not wake up.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good point. Speaking of staying asleep, how many of you are waking up in, it's so uncomfortable to go through this middle of the road kind of phase, you know what I'm talking about? When you wake up and it's like the furnace just has gone off and you're just laying there. It's so hard to get back to sleep after that. Not to say this is gonna prevent, hot flashes from happening, but having I'm willing to welcome any little bit of help, right? And knowing that this is the Coolmax technology and the fabric and the fibers, that was interesting to hear you talk about how there's grooves in the fibers to help really kind of pass that, you know, hot air through. It's not just something that we can say, it's actually something that is for real. And you know what else is for real is that you're not gonna have one more chance to get this. This is our last airing. And it's so early on the West Coast, it's 2:15. So a very early sellout indeed, but extremely popular, not to mention extremely timely to get your spring refresh state of mind going and feel good about, you know, your own oasis. Our rooms, our homes are our oasis, but especially a bedroom where you wanna just relax and you wanna feel pampered. You feel pampered when you lay on top of a topper like this. You really do.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm just looking, you're like, you're sinking down in there. I mean, it really does. It's so nice. And it really can make a difference in a bed. This is our last Super Loft Today special of the year. So it's a really good time to really think about your bed. This is definitely master bed quality, but
Yeah.
think about your kids, your guest room, if that's where maybe your old mattress went, your fold out sofa, even your air mattress can benefit from this. And these last. That's the other thing I want to mention, Callie, is, you know, typically you'll have this for at least 5 years. Like the quality is so great. You can launder this. It's just big. So you might want to take it to a laundromat just because especially if you have a larger size, because remember, this one has 28 ounces per square yard. I also want to show you a couple little housekeeping things. One of my pet peeves is a lot of times you'll get a mattress pad or topper and the fabric on the bottom is like a cheap paper, right? Or it's like a plastic and it's crinkly and it breaks down fast. We actually did a full microfiber cover on the bottom, so it's a durable fabric. Here you can see how that stitching we were talking about goes all the way through. So that's individualized hand stuffed boxes of all the loft. So you don't get the shifting or the bunching or the blank spots. You're not having to shake this out. And then we oversize the gusset, 3-inch. Typically they're 1.5 to 2. So this is a really high profile. It's even quilted on the side. This increases the breathability underneath and around your body. Again, so if you sleep hot. And then even the frame border. I love a frame border because what it does is it really just expands the sleep area of your bed. So you can sleep closer to the edge of the bed. This comes flush with your mattress. So when you put your sheets on, it looks like a really high-end luxury bed, and it feels like a luxury bed. I'm with you. I love sleep so much. And now when I travel, like, I miss my bed. That's the way it should be, right?
That's a
Right?
wonderful thing to say and feel, because most of us are like, if you do go away, you're like, you treat yourself to a really beautiful, you know, sleep experience. That you feel that way about your own bed. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know, to look forward to it, to not be tossing and turning. Maybe it's dipping in the middle. You know, the other thing is maybe you sleep different than your partner. So the Coolmax is gonna help, you know, kind of acclimate each of you to that kind of comfort zone that this is gonna provide. It is everything. It's the best you're gonna find. This price is insane at HSN today. We have lost a lot of our quantity. We're moments away from stamping this sold out, quite frankly. We've lost the twin, we've lost the Cal King. I think the twin XL, we might have 2 or 3 dozen at this point. The full, I think we've dropped a low at 500. I think, of course, we bring in more of the queen and the king because those are the most common sizes, but both of those are neck and neck as to which one's gonna sell out first. We have a little more than 1,000 of each of them, maybe at best case. So your time is now to give this a try. If you decide against it in a month, no problem. We'll refund your first payment if you use FlexPay of $12.49. But it is such an incredible, it's a game changer for your whole nighttime experience. And I love too, Ellen, you mentioned it at the beginning, this goes underneath your mattress. So this isn't gonna pull and tug. It won't end up sliding off to one side of the bed. That was how they started back in the day. Look how far we've come.
Exactly. You know, it's funny when you think about the other thing we haven't talked about, Callie, and I know you and I like to talk about this, is, you know, the state of your mattress that's underneath. You know, if you have a new mattress, I always say protect it if it's new, and if it's old, protect yourself from it, right? The moisture, the dead skin, the dust mites, the things we don't want to think about. You need a removable, washable layer. There again is that icing on the cake, that beautiful addition to, that's a memory foam mattress. So you can use this really on an inner spring, a memory foam, a fold out. It's just going to add that pillow top type luxury. And the Coolmax. Did you know, Callie, if you go mattress shopping now, most mattresses out there will have Coolmax in the top layer of the mattress itself. It's really expensive. So I love that you can take the mattress you already have, add the pillow top comfort, add the Coolmax technology, and add the protection and cleanliness that a removable washable layer like this will give you.
There's so much to love about this. The Twin XL, because it is about a second away from selling out. Ellen, specifics as to how much longer the Twin XL is than the Twin.
Oh, yes. The Twin XL is going to be 6 inches longer than a twin.
Okay.
And so it's Twin XL or what the college dorms use, but it's also good for the split king. If you have an adjustable bed, like a split king, you can get 2 Twin XLs to fit that.
Okay.
And that's been so requested.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So many people have asked for that through the years.
I hope everybody who needed it got it, because it is 2 now. It's sold out. We sold out of the Twin, the Twin XL, and the California King. That leaves us with full, queen, and king. But again, we have so many of you jumping in on this one, dropping it into your basket. It's actually hard to assess which one is going to sell out first. All I know is they all will. This will not be seen again tonight, unfortunately. So it's a reason when you see a Today Special or anything that you need not to wait, especially on something that is so important. The sleep that we have, and you know, the truth, not to have to invest in a new mattress right now, that's probably a nice relief. And look at the difference. This is Ellen's daughter's room. From before to after, I mean, it's so much more high-end. I mean, look at that loft, Ellen.
Look at the nightstands or the dressers. I mean, you can really see the impact and the dramatic increase in the loft of that mattress. I mean, it's just, would you rather sleep in, right? It's like getting a cupcake with icing or without, right? You're going to want the one with. So this is definitely something that I think is perfect for Customer Appreciation Month. Superloft is one of our most beloved brands in Concierge and Concierge Collection exclusive. Our team, whenever we develop a Today's Special with Superloft, they really put in all the extras. And this one was just so thought out. Again, it's like returning to classic Superloft. What makes it so good? The fit, right? This has a 20-inch accommodation, elastic all the way around at the bottom. So it's really going to connect. And if you have a thinner mattress, it'll just go further underneath so it doesn't shift or bunch. The 3-inch gusset that's actually stitched and that beautiful piping on the edge. So added breathability, added loft, added height. And then, of course, the hand piecing, the hand stuffing. I mean, this is like artwork for your bed, right? It really makes a difference in keeping this fully lofty and also from shifting and bunching. And then the Coolmax. The Coolmax, to get that is just something that we've only been using in bedding the last few years, but it's really the hot trend. Pardon me, you know, because everybody tends to sleep hot.
The cool trend.
You want something, the cool trend for hot sleepers. Because over time, you know, our mattresses have changed. The mattresses used to be springs and coils, and now a lot of us are sleeping on memory foam, and it just adds to the heat. So it's nice to have that Coolmax added. You're going to love it. You will notice a difference. And it's funny, Callie, I noticed because I have some sheets that have that cooling technology as well. And I notice when I don't have those sheets on the bed.
Interesting.
Isn't that funny? I mean, that's from my perspective is like when it's there and you're just sleeping, you don't notice it as much. But if you don't have it and you're waking up hot, that's when you realize how good this kind of technology is and how helpful it is.
It's so true. It's worth your time to give it a try. It's so hard to find anything of this kind of quality at anything close to this price in retail.
Oh, so true.
It's just
my gosh,
night and day, right, Ellen?
It is. You know, you reminded me of my little thing. I mean, honestly, especially if it's got Coolmax in it, at this price point, I don't know what you would find out there. It would be like a pancake. It
would.
And definitely you could maybe get a twin size, but if you have a king or California king, I mean, come on, like to get any size at this price, it's like a value twin price. Remember, hypoallergenic, cloud-like fill, hand stuffed, so that you get that resiliency and that bounce back and that contouring comfort that just feels so good under your body.
I just realized, Ellen, I've got a topper on each of my beds. I have 3 bedrooms, but I have a 4th topper, and it's tucked on one of my origami shelves under my stairs, so we can take it camping. because I still go
Oh,
camping
yeah.
like in a tent, but I still like a little bit of creature comforts from home at this stage in my life. So yeah, and honestly, I've had mine for quite a while and they're still so lofty. This isn't loft that flattens out either. It's crazy.
Right.
I mean, yes, you can also launder it, so there's that. You can, you know, keep it fluffy, but and I love that feeling too, Ellen, just knowing you can clean something you're sleeping on that truthfully, I mean, it sounds gross, but it's true. We sweat, you know, we drool, we do all the things that happen, and the reason why mattresses end up twice their weight after a couple of years or 10 years or so is because of, you know, we lose skin cells and it all ends up in your mattress. You can't wash a mattress, but you can launder a topper like this.
Exactly. You know, I was reading, I was doing some research and it was talking about how much we perspire in a night. And I mean, I'm like, there's no way that can be true
Really?
because,
Oh.
but it really is a lot. And so the moisture that we lose while we're sleeping it also breaks down our mattresses over time.
Mm.
So to have a fabric like this that takes that moisture and instead of just letting it sit and soak, it really it's evaporative so that it pulls it away from your skin so that you sleep fresher and cooler and drier. I mean, that's the key. You want that comfortable night's sleep. Also, just the amount of loft that's in this, it's noticeable. I've always said on these, you have 30 days, but you'll know in one night. I mean, when
Mm-hmm.
you climb into this bed, and it's just, I mean, you can see the comfort, but when you get in it and you feel the comfort, it's just amazing. And I think we all deserve something like this. It has been a rough couple years. It's perfect for customer appreciation to really give back so that we can have that great night's sleep we deserve.
It's true, and just looking forward to jumping into bed at night. Wait till you see the sheets that are coming up next from
Oh,
Concierge. They're
yes.
Egyptian cotton sheets, and they come with 4 pillowcases, because if you're like me, I like to just surround myself in pillows and hug them, and but that's something to look forward to. But we really do, you know, as part of customer appreciation and the reality of the life and the world that we've lived in, you know, with supply being so challenging, when we got this in and we could do a price that we thought would be really compelling, we went even further and deeply discounted this to under $50 for all of us who, let's face it, if sleep was your thing, or if, you know, over the last 2.5 years of the stress, maybe it was something that you just couldn't get back into your world, get yourself treat yourself to something that does welcome great night's sleep. And that's support. That's this kind of loft. And by the way, your sheets go over top of this. A lot of people ask if it's a first-time topper kind of purchase. You put your sheets right over top of this, and it doesn't look quite as, I call these like moguls because I love skiing, but it just smooths everything out. Let's show you what it looks like with sheets on top of it, because it's heaven on earth, Ellen.
It really, really is. And you're right. And this version that we did, it's built more like a classic featherbed design, right? The boxing is larger, the sidewall. Look at that. Look at the edge of the bed, just how fluffy and how it comes all the way edge to edge so that you get that added support all the way around. Oh man, it's a game changer.
It is. It really is. And I think, you know, the one thing is we all deserve to feel like royalty, you know, feel like a celebrity when you go sleeping, because it is such a difference. If you have a mattress, you know, it's so hard too. You buy a mattress, and even if you lay on it and decide this is the perfect mattress, times happen where it's like, you know what, it's more firm than I thought. It's just too firm for me. Sometimes you need some loft to give you a little more softness. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's too soft and you need another layer of cush to kind of help support the weight of your body, you know, and our bodies are so different depending on which way you sleep, side, back, front, or a combination of everything. This meets you and you can see, it's not like, oh, it's a nice bit of loft. It's thick and fluffy. 28 inches, I said square inch earlier, but it's per square yard in ours that are hand-filled, hand-pieced versus the standard in the industry of textiles. The standard is 10 to 12 inches. So to say this is overstuffed is almost an understatement. It's more than double the amount of the industry standard. That's incredible on any given day, but especially a day when it's a Today Special like this, Ellen.
Right. You know, it's been 2 years, over 2 years since we had one with close to this type of fill. And also, you brought up a great point. This is going to work in combination with the mattress underneath. So you've got the support of your mattress, and then you have the cushioning on top that really just envelops you in that comfort layer. It's removable and washable. We can't wash our mattresses. So you want to have something that really extends the life of your mattress. I think that's the big thing too, is we're all trying to, value what we own, right? Make the most of what we already have instead of going out and trying to make that big purchase on a new mattress right now. This is definitely that in between. Like if you have an older mattress, maybe it's your kids, maybe, and I would even say, Callie, because this is our only super loft of the year, if you know you're going to get a new mattress, maybe change the sizes in the next few months, get this now, because we will not have any any value like this that I know of for a long time. So to be able to get this kind of quality and this kind of comfort, and if you've never tried Concierge Collection, I'm so happy if this is your first purchase, because I
Oh,
think this really tells the story of what Concierge Collection is all
it's
about. We're
true.
exclusive. I think we do mattress pads and toppers better than anybody in the industry, and this is definitely a good way to start with
Hands down,
Concierge.
agree with you, Ellen. Hands down.
Right?
Now here we are with the reality check. We are at almost, I mean, we're over 19,000 sold. We have so many of you making your purchase right now, which is so good, because it is not going to be seen again tonight, because it's going to be gone. We did lose the Twin XL, and the California King. Full, we started the day with over 3,000, like almost 3,500. We are down to, I think, 300 in the full. If you want the king, I'm sorry, let's go to the queen next, because that is the most common size. We brought in 11,000 queen. There's 700 left, less with everybody on the phones. King is the same price as any other size, and in fact, I'm gonna have Ellen kind of help distinguish between the King and the California King. Is it wider, Ellen, or is it longer?
Right. So the California King will be longer and thinner than a king. A king is wider
That's what I
and a little
thought.
bit shorter than a
Yep,
California King.
I
Yeah,
have a
my
King.
husband is 6'4",
That's
so we
right.
have a California King. Not for my height needs, but for his. Um, but yes, the fact that we have like those larger sizes anywhere you shop, even if you're at a discounter, typically it's almost double if what you pay for a king versus like a twin.
Uh-huh.
So to get any size, this one price is phenomenal.
Without a doubt. Look at this, we're at almost 20,000. I think we brought in 21 or 22,000 at the very most. I mean, this is on its way. So I'm so glad you're with us this afternoon. And I realize there's gonna be a lot of disappointed people later, Ellen, when this one is going to sell out. We always try to bring what we think will last us from midnight until midnight. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's not gonna happen today, but we'll do our best to find something as a follow-up. But in the meantime, stay right where you are. If you have a full-size bed, get this immediately. It's almost gone. If you have the queen size bed, this is almost gone. If you have the king, it's the most that we have in the inventory at this point, but it too, less than 500, maybe 600 at best. So we are welcoming all of you to take action on this while you have the chance to do it. If for some reason you just decide against it, no problem. You can send it back, full money back guarantee, whether it's a flex pay or the full purchase price, whatever you choose to do there. But it is such a timely today special, and I know we've all been through a lot. I think the least we can do is treat ourselves to a restful night's sleep. When you have a chance to enhance the sleep, don't miss it. Really, sleep is everything. It renews us, it restores us, it refreshes us. And so do, by the way, our pillows, which I wanted to let you know we have some really great performance pillows that go right back to this particular mattress topper with the Coolmax fiber technology. So we'll tell you about these in just a moment. There they are, 98657. Do you want to share anything with us now, Ellen, on these?
Yeah, those are the adjustable pillows. This is another one that when I saw the price, I almost fell over, because if you look up adjustable pillows, these are new to the market. Concierge created these. They actually have a zipper on each side, so you can adjust the firmness and also the breathability of these in the loft. There's a zipper. You can unzip it or zip it. It also is 100% cotton cover, so really breathable. They're machine washable, and they really are that soft support. If you like a really firm, hard pillow, these are not your pillow, but if you like a nice, soft, supportive pillow with adjustability, I think it's $19.99 for two.
It is. It's like half
really,
price. It's crazy. More than half
it
off
is. And what
today.
I like too, just for one of those cosmetic things, is when you unzip it, you have that mesh, which gives you a lot of breathability. Again, going back to that hot sleep, but it's also nice. They sit up beautifully when that gusset is there. So when you're dressing the bed, even if you just need sham stuffers, these will be perfect. You know, I just thought of something with our today's special that we haven't talked about, because, you know, I was thinking about the Coolmax again, and to put it in relative terms, if you wear workout wear and you know how much you spend on a tiny little workout top, I want you to think about that in terms of the Coolmax that's
Gosh.
in
Yeah.
your super loft, because it's really is such a great value in terms of the technology in it, the comfort that's in it. It really is going to be something that you use every single day, the foundation, like you said, of sleep, which is the foundation of everything. And think about something you're going to own for probably 3 to 5 years and use every single night
And you've spent
for
less
under
than
$50.
$50.
Right? It
I
puts it into
mean,
perspective, doesn't it?
you would spend that on a little pair of capris or a little tank top
Yeah,
with the Coolmax tech,
right,
fiber. It's true, we all
right.
know it. So great perspective and way to look at it. So I will update you on this today's special in a few moments. Right now we're processing every call. We are very busy, and I'm trying to make sure every one of you gets it before every last one is gone. Your best bet is to go to hsn.com, and you can just drop this into your basket right now. We are down to the 3 sizes, full, queen and king, 774-173, star of the day. But when you go to hsn.com, and do this a little later, but after you get your Today Special and maybe pillows, there are so many things on hsn.com. I have so much fun shopping our website. I was just shopping for some outdoor plants today. I'm looking forward to just really making my home something special for new season. But there are thousands and thousands of items and pages and products on hsn.com, so check that out. I want to spend another minute or two here on the pillows, Ellen, because it's hard to find a great pillow even at a too much of a high of a price, but when it's a really good price, more than half off, and it's a 2-pack, and they give you this kind of performance because of the adjustability. What's the adjustability about? Is that to help us keep aerated and cool? Is it to help us give us the more of a comfortable kind of feel when we sleep?
It's actually going to change the feel of the pillow. So the firmness level, if you have both of them zipped, it'll be a little bit firmer than if you unzip one side or if you unzip both sides. And this is a trend that we've been seeing, and Concierge made these exclusively. You can also pick them up in a king size if you have a king size bed. But what's nice about this is, you know, think about how hard it is to find the right pillow, right? I think a lot of people struggle with that. I know when reading reviews, it's people love or hate when it comes to pillows. What I liked about this one, when I got it home, like I put it in my pillowcase and I had it zipped. And then I tried that, and then I unzipped one side, and then I slept on that, and then I unzipped both. I find, because I'm a side sleeper, I like my pillow a little bit taller. So with the adjustability, when you unzip it, it gives you like a little added height. And remember, these are machine washable. You should be switching your pillows out every 18 months to 2 years.
Oh yes, please do it.
If you see stains on the outside, you don't even want to know what's on the inside. So get new pillows. I mean, these are so affordable.
Excuse me, that's a whole nother topic that we can have. But Ellen taught me to mark and label my pillows now when I buy them, so that I know in about a year and a half to just get rid of them. When they're this kind of a great price, I mean, you could almost get 3 sets at the regular price of 1 set at HSN. That's what I call a deeply discounted purchase. The item is the same whether you want the standard or the king size, and you get 2 for either $20 or $22. I say stock up on fresh new pillows. Nothing feels better. Nothing makes me sleep better than knowing I'm not sleeping with icky stuff in my pillow. Again, 98657 is the item number on the pillows. Stay on the line for both the pillows and for the mattress topper. It is absolutely going to be selling out here within the next few moments. But as I promised, we've got everything else to kind of round out your bedroom needs, which includes some Egyptian cotton sheets that are coming up next. Guys, I think I still hear Ellen's microphone up a little bit, just so everybody's aware in the control room. So are we moving on, Rocky? Coming up, we have one of my favorite purchases from Concierge. It's a foldable bed. Trust me when I say, I've shared the story before, but it'll come up a little bit later on in our show. So glad you're with us. We're gonna take a quick time out. I'll show you those sheets and so much more right after this.
Beauty accessories? Then join me every Tuesday night for Political Analysis. It's 2 hours of fiercely feminine fun you won't want to miss. What's not to love?
We understand every woman's skin is unique. We offer real beauty solutions, empowering women to achieve healthy, radiant-looking skin. Genuine beauty begins with skin.
It's the thrill of discovery. I love to just wander and daydream and be in the moment.
Any woman who wants to be empowered, feel the confidence of wearing something real, that's my girl.
How do you cook the perfect steak? Today, I'm going to show you.
One of my favorite ways to show that I care is making something for someone else.
Well, we have another treat waiting for you. Oh, when you get these to your front door, you're going to be so excited to put them on the bed. We are so thrilled when we get to offer the best of the best that money can buy, which in this case of textiles is Egyptian cotton. Egyptian cotton is so expensive and it is so hard to find. And when you do, it's usually like in a white, which is great. We have the white, it's almost gone. It's been very popular. And then you usually have to pay per sheet, like a fitted sheet, a flat sheet, and then you usually pay for the pillowcases separately. There's a lot of catalogs that come to my door with that as the options, but I know what we do at HSN and it's so much better. We not only give you the fitted and the flat, and we give you the pillowcases, we're giving you an extra set of pillowcases. How about that? It's a 6-piece set, and this Egyptian cotton, which retails easily over $100, if not upwards of $150, it is under $50 today at HSN. On sale, we have this on 4 flex or 5 with an HSN card. It is all sizes, same price, as I mentioned with the Today Special, which stay right there. Don't hang up on that Today Special because it will be selling out in the next few moments. But let me share with you what we have in terms of this 6-piece Egyptian cotton sheet set. We have white, we have the platinum. I love these together. They're just so pretty. It's called silver if you're using Express, but it's the most, and look at that sheen. Oh, it's so stunning. Now, down here, I'm gonna show you some other colors. We've got this in a beautiful yellow. Oh, in fact, oh, there we go. We'll start here. Yellow is so pretty and so happy. This is pink. I do love this pink. It's like the inside of a seashell kind of pink, isn't it? Aqua is my all-time favorite in this one. I just love the, oh, look at that, against the blue too. This has been extremely popular. If you wanna go with that sea glass kind of combo, think about that. Then we have the chambray blue on the bed. We have 4 prints. This one is so pretty. It's called Lavender Petals. We have this in the blue. This is a beautiful blue, I love the butterflies. It's a blue medallion print. You can see it's made up of butterflies. Then we have this beautiful white with green fern. This one is super limited. Green foliage, last call. And then lastly, we have it in the beige floral. So those are your color options. We have all sizes available. I'll update you because I know some of these are close to selling out. But Ellen, Egyptian, oh wait, excuse me, we just lost the green foliage, so I'm gonna take that away. Ellen, Egyptian cotton, am I overstating? Am I being too dramatic about how great it is?
No, not at all. I mean, we have been waiting to get our Egyptian cotton back in. It's special. And I've been doing this a long time, and I get excited when we have Egyptian cotton. It's a limited harvest. It's actually grown in the perfect climate. It is actually a long staple fiber cotton that is produced. So you get softer, silkier, more durable sheets that last longer, that absorb better, that are just much better quality. And so that's why you hear celebrities talk about sleeping on Egyptian cotton. Many times it's very cost prohibitive, but so I love when we can get them in, and also especially when we do the extra pillowcases. This is a great time to pick up your sheets because we're throwing in those extras. But we get all the prints, we've got all the colors, and as you see, it's 400 thread count, Callie. That's like one of my favorites.
That's true. 400 is Ellen's, I think, favorite of all time in any of the cotton blends, but this being Egyptian cotton, which is not a blend, we're excited to be able to say that because it's very hard to find. 100%, I had to confirm on my card, 100% Egyptian cotton. I love combining different things. Like, I've always been just a solid sheet girl, but I've been so drawn to some of these prints lately. Look at how pretty this blue medallion with some white, and look at that in the blue. I mean, if you wanna do 3, I would so do multiples on these at this price. This is so good. You are, again, so watching at the right time. But isn't it fun to do maybe a print for the first time? Anything pops against white, and then with the soft blue. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab this aqua once more because I do have fun putting together color combos just to see what you think or how they look. I do love this silver color, and I do love it with that aqua. And then the aqua with the blue, how about that? As a combination, that silver is beautiful. But this aqua, how much happier. It looks like a tropical island waters that you just wanna, you know, sail away into the sunset. But Ellen, yeah, back to the Egyptian story. It is just, it's hard to source. I think, don't they just harvest Egyptian cotton once a year?
Exactly. It's grown there in the perfect climate on the River Nile. It's many times harvested by hand. So you get a much longer staple fiber from the yarn. So it's silkier, it's softer, it's more absorbent, so it takes color better, and it's stronger. So these are gonna last you much longer. And then I love that we did a 400 thread count because I've always said the sweet spot is anywhere between 400 and 600 threads per square inch. So with these, they're going to be light and airy, perfect going into the summer months. Also, because it's a natural fiber, it's very breathable and moisture wicking. So again, if you sleep hot, this isn't going to trap that heat and moisture around your body. The other thing we did is we did the deep pocket. Very important on today's special day with a super loft because we know a lot of you are probably picking that up. So this is going to give you an 18-inch accommodation. It's elasticized all the way around the pocket, so you can easily slip that over. And then the other thing that really I thought was so nice about this is typically when you find a luxury sheet like Egyptian cotton, you get very safe colors, right? I mean, definitely white is a staple, but to be able to get some of these exclusive prints, like this blue mosaic with the butterflies is just so pretty. The fact that you can get these colors that typically when you find a printed sheet, a lot of times you sacrifice quality. Do you know what I mean, Callie? Like usually fashion sheets are not in natural fabrics. So I love that we kind of went out and did that. So think of your beds. Sheets are very important. They're what touches every part of you, but also think if you have a wedding coming up or maybe graduation or someone getting their first place. People recognize and appreciate Egyptian cotton. I mean, it's really worldwide known for its quality.
It really is. When you think about good, better, and best, this is way up there in the best category at a price that reflects the low end in retail. So it's a treat. You will feel a difference. Your husband, your wife, I mean, people just feel it. Your kids will probably feel it. And at these prices, it's hard to resist. In fact, there's the cutest little throw you see. I mean, we've adorned our studio, so it's so cute. And we've got lots of ways to help you do the same in your room. That's only $12.95, that throw that you're seeing on the side of the screen, 734-775. And by the way, I wanna go through the color choices that we still have available. This one's a really pretty print. This one is that pretty lavender petal. I just put the soft pink next to it just to see if you liked that combo. We've got this really neat, it's a wonderful like a beige floral, kind of an abstract floral. And then we have this in the bright yellow. You saw in Ellen's bed. My producer Rocky just said, I'm just got these. Which color did you choose, Rocky? Did you? He got the aqua.
Oh, nice.
That's so fun. Oh, that's gonna, and he has blue already in his bedroom, he says, so that'll look fantastic. So there's aqua.
It looks
love
like
the
vacation.
silver. It does, it really does.
Right?
This is the chambray, and then I like this combo, the white with this beautiful blue medallion. And I love that the medallion's done in butterflies. That is just like my favorite symbol of hope and promise. It's just-
I do too.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, you know, I know people that love butterflies and what a great gift this would be. Even like Mother's Day, you know, like things like this, people don't typically buy for themselves, but they recognize it and they value. Something like a sheet set is just, especially in Egyptian cotton, it touches every part of you. This pink I love. I'm in my daughter's room. She was a ballerina for years. It reminds me of that ballet slipper pink. It's so soft, or the inside of a shell. This takes color so beautifully. Remember, it's rare. It's 100% Egyptian cotton. We didn't just sprinkle some in there. It's not just a little bit. It's 100% and
I had to do a double check on that myself. The item number on the 100% Egyptian cotton is $762,413. Here's another great deal from Concierge, 100% cotton pre-washed quilt set. We have that in some really cool choices. I love that black or the navy blue and white check. And we have 3 other color choices for you to look at: twin, full queen, and king, Cal King. So it's a dual-sized option there. 768-109. There's a blue floral, there's the blue check, and there's the green floral. Okay, next up. Ellen, I'm so excited about this. Ellen is gonna laugh at me because she knows that I bought this years ago. I sent this when my son moved to Los Angeles. He was out there for 6 years. I sent this out to his apartment because I needed a place to be able to stay or sleep when I went down to stay or over to stay, and obviously, I didn't want to spend the money on a hotel room, but I didn't want to, invade his space either. So I bought mine. I sent it to him. Not only did I sleep on it, actually, he slept on it and let me sleep in his bed, but his friends, when they'd come over, or cousins would go to visit. It's definitely one of those great foldable beds. It's got a really thick mattress. Incidentally, we've got sheets that fit these beautifully, so I'll share that with you. But it folds down and you can slip it under a bed. He lived in a studio apartment in LA, and this fit just fine. You didn't even know it was there. It was just tucked in a closet. Now, here's what's cool about these is that they've gotten even better over the years. This is how it works. They just fold into themselves. The mattress kind of slips into its own little spring system. And so it tucks away into nothing. But when you need a really good extra bed, this is one I highly recommend. In fact, a crew member and I were just chatting, Brett, he has triplets, and he said they sent 3 of these to his I think his parents, or maybe his wife's parents, so that when they went to visit, the 3 kids, the triplets, could have individual beds, because who wants to go buy 3 beds for grandchildren? So I love the different stories we share about this particular item. You can literally put them side by side. You can, use them wherever you want. If you like to go camping like I do, but you want to get up and off the ground, another thing to think about. But we have them in different colors now. We've got the navy you see on the ground. We've got this in the gray. We have this really pretty taupe. We have this this is beige. This was aqua, and we have it in white. So these are the standard size of a twin bed, correct, Ellen?
They are, yes. And this is a favorite go-to of mine as well. I actually keep one underneath the bed. You can keep it under the bed or behind a headboard or in a closet. They really are great for, I say glamping if you're going to take this camping, because it really is more of a luxury experience. They're only 5 inches in depth. So it allows you, even if you want to put it under a sofa, like if you're storing this in a living room space for extra sleep quarters.
Yeah, extra sleep quarters. It's hard to come by. I mean, we all have, what do you have, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms at the most. I mean, a big house is a 4-bedroom house. I've got 3, and one of them is really small. And if I have my brother and his family down, there's 5 more. I don't have room for all of them. It's another reason I've got this tucked into a closet in the guest room. It just slips right behind a dresser that I have in that closet, actually. And it's surprisingly comfortable to sleep on, Ellen. I have to say, personal experience. I've slept on mine many times.
I agree with you, and we use ours all the time. It's our go-to, and the reason why is it only weighs about 22 pounds, so you can carry it all over your house. It's not stuck or relegated to one room. I mentioned it's only about 5 inches deep, so it's easy to store or throw in the trunk of your car if you're going on a road trip, and it's really easy to assemble. So if you blink, you'll miss it. It actually comes with a little clip here on the corner. You take that off, and then when you fold this out, you'll notice it's powder coated steel. So all the frame is very heavy duty. There's clips on each of the legs. Notice they are powder coated steel as well. I've sold some of these in the past that were plastic there. So this is gonna give you that durability and that design element that's gonna support a lot of weight. So these will actually hold 225 pounds. You see how easy it is to open. And once you open it up, there's a couple things I wanna point out. You have 34 of these steel springs that go around the perimeter, and you've got this really durable, it reminds me a little bit of a trampoline, but what's nice about that is there's no bar in your back. It's not lumpy or bumpy. And when you lay on this, it really gives you almost like the feeling of floating, right? Like it's really, really comfortable.
Good point.
You have the mattress that comes with it that covers the entire framework. And this mattress is 2 inches thick. It has a removable cover. And you can see on this, it's 14 inches off the ground. So great even for extra seating if you're camping or if you're out, maybe even outside or with friends. This is something you can use in so many ways. It's 74 inches in length and about 31 inches in width. So right now my kids are all like college and high school age. This is the bed that's in the closet in the guest room. They're always sleeping on. I have kids now that are over 6 feet tall that use this bed. So it really is a go-to. So I always recommend it if you have kids or grandkids, or if you don't want to invest in a fold-out sofa that you can only use in one place. This is nice because you don't have to inflate or deflate anything. There's no batteries, right? There's no cords. It's not going to deflate on you in the middle of the night. And it's really comfortable. It's really, really comfortable.
It is. This is the one I have, the one in navy blue. And I just love this thing so much. I know I didn't get it on sale, and I've had mine for years. I can see they've made some improvements because there's a lot that is just, well, even the one I have, I wouldn't part with it. I mean, it's just because it's always getting use. Here's a funny story. Sometimes I just take the mattress because I have a friend who brings her dog over and her dog doesn't like my cats. So I take just the mattress and I put it between the railings to the staircase so that the dog can't get upstairs, but because the mattress keeps him separated. So another use that
That's a great idea.
It works.
It is. Well, and I've loaned this out to multiple people, like for camping or road trips. And what I really like is it's easy to put away too. And you just take it, you can fold it up, back up. Remember, everything is powder coated steel, so it's really, really durable. I like that the legs lock into place, so you have that ability to fit over 200 pounds. This holds 225 pounds on it. You saw in the video, you can use this clip to actually hook a couple together. So you could even get a queen size mattress topper today's special and dress it like a queen bed if you put two together. But that's it. You know, when you put this together, when you have guests, sometimes it's last minute. It's no problem because you don't have anything to inflate or go grab anything. It's just super, super simple.
That's such a good idea to get two and then put a topper over them to make it one big bed. That's a great idea. And I know, Ellen, you said you in your family, because you've got a son and a daughter, obviously when you go to a hotel room, you need to, ask for an extra rollaway bed. You instead just bring this.
It's true. And, it's funny, even if you have a rental property, I mean, beds, this is another bed. You could have a couple of these stored away, and that's another sleep surface. Great for your kids. Instead of when your kids get to that sleepover age, instead of getting the bunk bed or the trundle, invest in one of these, and then you can travel with it. You can use it inside and outside the home. Remember, 22 pounds, so it's very versatile. You can carry it anywhere. You can fit it in your car or under the bed, and it'll hold 225 pounds.
I'm telling you, and it's on sale today. Plus it's on 5 Flex. We've reduced the shipping to $5.50. I mean, it's not that it weighs a lot, but everything these days to reduce shipping, nobody does that, but especially for bigger things like this. Note the colors. The one I have is navy. I might get another today. I love the gray. There's the taupe. We have aqua. We have it in white. They're all available, and they come. You can tell the mattress is tucked inside. So this is how much space they take when you're not using them as a bed. But think about this. You could make the bedroom, or the den a bedroom. You could make the office a bedroom. You could make the kitchen a bedroom if you needed to. Or you can just add a bed to a bedroom that is already, full. And I say that because now that family and friends are getting together again and life is gonna, feel a little more like normal, I just want you to have the ability to just have a place for people to sleep and not stress over, throwing somebody on a couch. Nobody likes to sleep on a couch. Nobody, wants to sleep on an air mattress. You have to work to get it, inflated, and sometimes they don't stay inflated. So lots of reasons that you will fall in love with these. I think most people like Ellen are like me. They get one and then realize, I need another one.
Well, it's just how long they last.
Yeah.
You're not, a lot of times you invest in a bed and then you have it for a year or 6 months. This is going to last you for years. Remember, it's 14 inches elevated off the ground. It's 71 inches in width, in length, and 74 inches in length and 31 inches in width. So it's going to hold adults. It'll weigh up to 225 pounds in weight. And you brought up a great point. I mean, nobody likes to sleep on the couch in the middle of the chaos, right? In the middle of the living room where everybody's looking at you in the morning. What's nice about this, it can be anywhere in your home. And to your point, a lot of times in my guest room, we have families that stay, or we have people that don't necessarily sleep in the same bed. So it's really great to have a couple of these on hand.
There's so many reasons. And
and did you see that we have the sheets on sale today too that
Yes,
fit this? There's
thank you.
custom sheets and they're microfiber
They're
that
so
are great.
soft.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some of these too. Thank you, Ellen. By the way, 753098 to get the foldable bed, any color. They're all the same size. If you want the sheets, those two are on sale and they are microfiber, custom fit to this particular folding bed. So what a fun hour that has been. Stay on the phones for everything that you're ordering. It is time now though for our daily deals and steals right here at HSN.